in the two-path. Ground on her inside. Race. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
In the gate. And they're off. Pilot episode, Lexophilia on the outside, Jackpot Kitten down to the inside, now moving through the field there, Lenton Rose moving forward as well. Lenton Rose now on the chase, a Pilot episode has grabbed the lead. Pilot episode is just in front now onto the main portion of the track, racing at about the two-path, and next inside Lenton Rose, here's Lexophilia who's settled in third position up close. Another 5, Slime Queen, and Jackpot Kitten is in the back. Pilot episode, the big favorite in charge, 5 1/2 furlongs out, opens up almost a 2-length advantage on Lexophilia and Lenton Rose third inside. Then it's Slime Queen who's got 5 lengths to come now, and Jackpot Kitten in the back. Heading on for the far turn run. And still Pilot episode out there, 1.5 of 2 in front, and Pilot episode from Lexophilia, then Lenton Rose, as Slime Queen is ridden along for a little more around that turn, and Jackpot Kitten at the tail. Midpoint of the turn, Pilot episode doing it well, opens up a 4-length advantage on Lenton Rose and Lexophilia. Another 3, and it's Slime Queen traveling 4th position, and Jackpot Kitten still in the back. Turning for home, a 1/4 of a mile for the wire. Pilot episode let loose by Forest Boyce, responding now big time by opening up 6, now 7 lengths, 3/16 of a mile left to run, and Lenton Rose in second. On the outside is Slime Queen trying to run into the exacta, then Lexophilia battling along as well in between horses with a 16th left to go. It's Pilot episode. Everybody's watching Pilot episode. Draw away now to win by, no idea, maybe 17 lengths. From second, Lexophilia, and then and they're off. Speightster Red on the inside, and Legamo firing out first for the lead, and Scottsdale up with speed 2, and Flight Map is the gray on the outside in 4th. El Equalizer and Eric's Empire is in the back. Only 6.5 lengths off the lead of Speightster Red. Speightster Red ahead in front from Legamo on the outside, and Scottsdale is taken back in 3rd position. Another 2. Here's Flight Map, the gray, traveling in 4th position. Now over to the rail. El Equalizer and Eric's Empire in the back. Heading over the turn, 8 lengths covers him now. Speightster Red, a narrow lead from Legamo, who keeps on pressing the issue from the outside. Scottsdale, then Flight Map is in 4th. El Equalizer traveling 5th, still has 5.5 to make up. A new leader now, Legamo. Legamo takes over from Speightster Red. Scottsdale is on the chase from 3rd position, just 2 from the front. Then Flight Map and El Equalizer, and Eric's Empire trailing. Top of the stretch, just about a 1/4 of a mile left to go. Legamo kicking on well, opens up now 4 on Scottsdale. still. Spites to red. Then it's Flight Map. At the inside, Eric's Empire trying to get interested for the final furlong and a half. Eric's Empire starting to run on now, is angling to the outside, is just taken second, but Legamo's got a big lead. Legamo from Eric's Empire. Here's Legamo and Angel Cruz. They're coming home by 7 now past the 16th pole from Eric's Empire. Legamo and a good-looking score. Legamo from Eric's Empire. Flight Map, and then it was Scottsdale. And they're off. Stone Courageous, Carrie Times, Decorated Broke Sharp, and now settles. Russell Doing Things. In between horses is Commanding General in the second flight as well. Back to Inside Risk, and Holly Blame is in the back. Has 7 or 8 to make up now. Carrie Times, now the speed from Stone Courageous. Gets away a little more than a length with Russell Doing Things in mid-pack in third. Commanding General racing in fourth. Then it's back to Holly Blame trying to advance from the back of the pack. And Decorated and trailing the field is Inside Risk. Into the turn. 3 furlongs on the line. Carrie Times the leader from Stone Courageous. Russell Doing Things heating up on the run on the outside. Holly Blame has worked up to fourth, now 5 off the lead. Decorated is next, and Commanding General. And Inside Risk is the trailer. Top of the stretch, Carrie Times, Russell Doing Things. Stone Courageous battles on in between horses. Then to the inside is Holly Blame in fourth. Into the stretch now with 3/16 of a mile left to run. Carrie Times fending off Russell Doing Things on the outside. Now gathering even more momentum. Russell Doing Things trying Gimli, and Stone Courageous is Stone Game in between horses, now claiming second once again. Carrie Times, Stone Courageous second. Then it's Russell Doing Things, and it's close next, Decorated or Inside. And they're off. The inside lasting image, Carson and I. Here's the favorite, Peachy Keen, in between runners now. So Peachy Keen maybe just ahead in front from Carson and I on the outside. And inside is lasting image. So plenty of company up front for Peachy Keen. Will be taken back just a little bit off the pace now. Bulldog Connection runs along in fourth. And on the inside there is Locke. 6 lengths will cover that field. Carson and I up there now. Carson and I committed to the lead. Leads at 3/4 of a length just off the rail from lasting images at the rail. And Peachy Keen out in the clear. Keeping pace is the favorite now. Is Peachy Keen third, but just 3/4 of a length off of Carson and I, who leads the way into the far turn. Locke tries to gather a bit of momentum now within 4 of the pace as they round that far turn. And last is Bulldog Connection. Carson and I going forward up front from Peachy Keen. Carson and I a length from Peachy Keen. And Lasting Image is in third. Locke on the outside is racing fourth, and now 3 off of Carson and I, and it's another 6 more lengths back, and it's Bulldog Connection trailing the field. They race toward the top of the stretch now. There's Peachy Keen called on for a run to take the lead. Peachy Keen from Carson and I. Locke on the outside, and Lasting Image right up close there in fourth. Going to tip to the outside, looking for a little bit of racing room. Lasting Image trying to come off the inside. A little bit of tight quarters there is Lasting Image. Lasting Image is now in between horses, now angling back over to the inside, but in the meantime, it's Peachy Keen in front. Peachy Keen from Locke on the inside. Lasting Image with 1/8 of a mile left to go. It's Peachy Keen and Lasting Image now inside, trying to come back there. It's Lasting Image, Peachy Keen, Lasting Image going to get there. Lasting Image in a photo with Peachy Keen. Good finish. And they're off. Girl Next Door, first away from the gate. The Devil Made Me Do It. And on the outside is Win and Grin in the speed pack as well. Making out, travels in fourth, just off the trio. And then back to Ragtime is Susie. Navesian Sunset is racing at the outside. Samard Shenanigan held up at the back of the pack. And Orton Nola down inside back there too. 6 lengths will cover the field. The Devil Made Me Do It. That head in front from Girl Next Door, pushing along from second. Win Then Grin and Making Out is fourth on the inside. Ragtime Susie is now in fifth position in mid-pack, and then Navesian Sunset and Ortinola, and Samad Shenanigan is eighth. Heading into the far turn run, about 8 lengths covers them, and it's The Devil Made Me Do It still in front, from Girl Next Door keeps on prompting from the outside. Win Then Grin joining while 3 wide of the track, and Making Out is in fourth. Back to Ragtime Susie, is held up between horses, and Navesian Sunset out of the clear. They're followed by Ortinola, who's got 5 to make up now, and Samad Shenanigan still got to pick it up from the back of the pack with 3 furlongs left to go. And on the outside, Win Then Grin trying to engage now Girl Next Door, as The Devil Made Me Do It is under pressure to stay pace. The far outside there is Navesian Sunset farthest out. Ragtime Susie punching through the blue blinkers. Here comes Ragtime Susie. Ragtime Susie with kick. Ortinola follows that move. Ragtime Susie, Ortinola, Girl Next Door right there still. And on the inside is Making Out very game, and coming through down to the inside. Ortinola on the far outside. Girl Next Door. Ragtime Susie's flattened out. It's Making Out, and Ortinola. Making Out, Ortinola surging. Making Out, Ortinola in the photo finish at the second wire. And they're off. Good beginning there for the favorites. Sailing into the win. Hot Choice got a good start too. And Miss Chloe G is also up close with early speed. A girl named Jack and Steady Love pushing forward from the inside. It is Steady Love and a girl named Jack was sailing into the win in third position. And Hot Choice back in fourth as they charge down the backstretch run now. The outside is one last trial. Miss Chloe G taken back in between horses. And trailing is Saved by the Bell, who's last of them all in some 11 to 12 lengths off that pace up ahead. It's a sharp pace too. It's a girl named Jack and Steady Love head-to-head battle for the lead and sailing into the wind. Liking that duel up ahead, racing in third with 4 to close in, 4.5 furlongs out. Hot Choices next. At the outside is one last trial. Miss Chloe G and Saved by the Bell still last of them all. It's a girl named Jack and Steady Love on the outside. Now sailing into the wind, trying to edge closer under a bit of a ride in third position. And Hot Choices in fourth. Miss Chloe G, one last trial and Saved by the Bell on the inside trailing. Top of the stretch where Steady Love and a girl named Jack are still head-to-head for that lead. And in the meantime, sailing into the wind is cruising up on the outside. Sailing into the wind now, set down the far outside. It's Steady Love, a girl named Jack, and sailing into the wind, 3 across the track. And Saved by the Bell is advanced from last position, but still 7 to close in that final furlong. We're sailing into the wind, and Sheldon Russell take off now from a girl named Jack. And Steady Love nose to nose for second. Saved by the Bell on the outside, trying to run into the exacta 2. It's sailing into the wind, and Saved by the Bell in the photo for second with a girl named Jack, tight second, sailing into the wind. And they're off. DC Fireman and Glory Song out fast, and 7 on the rocks. Here's Revolutionary Road at the rail in fourth. 455 Rocket on the chase from fifth. 3 Path. Here's Noble Way. About 7 off of speed. Another 3 back to Tastes Like Plaid and Martin. They're the 2 in the back. They've got 10 to make up now. DC Fireman in front by 3/4 of a length and over to the rail from Glory Song past that half-mile pole. 7 on the rocks outside just in third position from Revolutionary Road parked at the rail, just 2 from the pace. Noble Way beginning to gain some ground now with 3 furlongs left to go. And from the back of the pack comes Martin and Tastes Like Plaid. And 455 Rocket has dropped out to last position. Coming toward the quarter pole, top of the stretch, 3 across the track. DC Fireman, 7 on the rocks on the outside, and Glory Song there in between horses. In the meantime, Noble Way continues to loom on the far outside there. Noble Way is coming on the run toward the center of the track along with Martin. Martin and Noble Way. Noble Way and Martin. Noble Way, Martin head-to-head for that final furlong together, and Martin just out kicking Noble Way. Martin and Alex Cintron to win. Martin is 20 to 1. Martin to win it. From Noble Way, second, 7 on the rocks. Reloaded. Chambered bullet. And they're off. Chambered bullet a beat slow, but now working up on the inside to show early speed. Along with My Super Sally, Run Fast Baby on the outside, and Chambered bullet, who broke poorly. He's moved up with pace there, the inside. And next is Not My Money, racing in fourth, and Podunk in the clear in fifth. Jenny Any Spot is racing in sixth position. Here's Thunder in the Valley, lingering second to last to the early going, and Why Not You is in the back of the pack. So Chambered bullet and My Super Sally head-to-head at a good pace for this group, another 5 lengths back, and Podunk and Not My Money, they're head-to-head for third now. And Thunder in the Valley is in fifth. No excuses from there. Thunder in Valley has a good pace to run to up front. Has 6 to make up, heading for the far turn. Jenny Any Spot is next, and Run Fast Baby to the back of the pack with Why Not You around that far turn. My Super Sally breaks away from speed rival Chambered bullet, who's now plummeting through the field, now dropped back to fifth. Here's Podunk now within 3 lengths of the pace, and Not My Money moving up on the inside with a chance to, and Thunder in the Valley on the move, while 3 wide at the top of the stretch. My Super Sally's put to a drive to try to hold on to the lead for Not My Money. And Podunk 3 wide, extreme outside. Thunder in the Valley, 4 of them line up as they turn for home. A quarter of a mile left to go. My Super Sally up on the outside now. Here's Not My Money. Not My Money to a narrow lead. And Why Not You has closed good ground for the back of the pack. Here comes Why Not You. Why Not You moving through between horses with a furlong left to go. And Victor Rosales and Why Not You, they're widening the margin in the last 16th of a mile from Not My Money second. Thunder in the Valley trying to get up there for second to My Super Sally and Podunk. Why Not You? Not My Money and Thunder in the Valley.